All right, so I'm going to wear a glove because this is pretty spicy paste. I don't want to burn my hands. So I'm going to take a handful of the vegetables that have been drained, put them into the jar, and I'm going to take a nice smear of the paste and really just start to mix everything together. You want to make sure you coat every last piece. You're free to leave out the fish sauce if you like the vegan variation. This particular kind is vegan. You can find the recipe for make-ahead paste at fermenters.club, the blog. All right, it's nice and flat. I'm going to go ahead and take, just as an extra precaution, some of the outer cabbage leaves that were a little too tough to blend into the kimchi and just kind of use them as a little protective barrier. So in case it does collect mold, I can just pull out these leaves and toss them in the compost pile, and it's fine under the brine, as we say. So now we're ready to pack our kimchi. First I'm going to wipe out the inside of the jar. Again, we don't want to let any critters like molds and stuff give them anywhere to grab hold. Just clean it up. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a jar that fits into the diameter of the lid here, and I'm going to actually use that reserved brine that's going to fill the jar, really just creating a weight. And then I happen to have this handy silicone flexible lid that I'm going to employ. This is completely optional, especially since we have the cabbage leaves there. And I'm going to take the jar partially filled with brine, add it to the top, and what this is going to do is create pressure and allow the brine to continue to express. Then I'm going to take a tea towel here, wrap the whole thing up, make sure it covers the neck, and then I just took a twist tie actually from the very cabbage that we chopped up, and I'm going to use that to secure it, and this will keep bugs out. Bugs do like fermenting foods too. All right, so now we're ready to go. I'm going to set this in a cool place in my kitchen or in my garage, depending on if you have kimchi tolerant roommates. They may want you to do this out in the garage. 5 days or so, I'll take a look, make sure there's bubbling. I'll taste it if I like the flavor. Then I'll remove everything, put a lid on it, move it to the fridge. Find this recipe and many more on our blog at fermenters.club.